hopefully we can get that. But let's get into a big confrontation that happened. Becky Lynch overcomes Nia Jax in the last woman standing match. Hard-hitting affair. Liv Morgan basically before the match saying, "Hey, Nia Jax is all yours." She didn't come out, which I thought was going to happen at some point, that she was going to come out and either cost Becky or help Becky defeat Nia Jax. That wasn't the case. At many times I thought Nia Jax was going to win because it just looks like through the table, the Vader bomb, the bonsai splash. I'm like, how is Becky going to keep doing this? But they made a way to do it. Very hard-hitting affair. What do you guys think about that match ending Raw on Monday night?
You can go ahead, Lewis.
It was a good match. Very hard hit. I think that spot with the table, with Becky hitting that manhandle slam through the table, I think that was a great spot. Even the final moments, her jumping off the ladder. There was some spots that I was a little. I mean, Nia Jax trying to set up that table on the outside and just couldn't get it to stand up. She was just like, screw this. And I was just like, I'm like, don't you need that for a spot? And you're already giving up, but whatever.
We're live. We're live, guys. Nothing can go wrong.
Yeah, exactly. I still find it crazy. And correct me if I'm wrong, but the promo she cut before the match where she was like, "Oh, Becky's never beat me." Hadn't Becky beaten her before?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't. That she's come back. I don't think so. I think. No,
Nia did. I think Nia has got. Yeah, because maybe I'm thinking around. No, Nia beat Becky because I remember when they were having their whole like interaction after she finally came back after whenever the hell she came back. They had a match and she lost, and then I think that's when she told Rhea like, "Oh, I got to see if I can beat you or whatever." So maybe that's what I'm thinking of. But either way, I just still find it crazy how Nia is like not in a. I mean, I get it. They're building Becky up for Mania. Her just kind of proving that she can still go, that she still got it, that she's the best, that, she can go out there and, go with whoever. And obviously Rhea is her biggest challenge. And I don't think they haven't faced each other at all, have they?
Rhea and Becky?
Yeah.
I think back in NXT maybe. I know that they alluded. I know that Michael Cole alluded to it that like this is like their first match in like 5 years or something like that. But they didn't say where it took. They didn't say where it took place.
Yeah,
it would have.
It could have been like
but granted, they were both completely different characters at the time anyway, so it didn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they weren't in NXT at the same time. Becky was been gone when Rhea came through, wasn't she?
No, Becky was on the main roster.
Yeah. When NXT started, she was already.
Yeah, they were gone. They were already.
Because Rhea was in NXT UK, and then she came over to the regular NXT.
Yeah.
I think when they fought each other, maybe in a tag match.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, that's probably the only time they've probably faced.
I can't remember. I figured I would have remembered.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't think they've faced each other at all. So obviously her coming out at the end was definitely obviously more build to their match, which I'm honestly looking forward to. I honestly don't think she's gonna win, but which honestly I really hope she doesn't because I think Rhea's still red. Mind you, like we haven't seen Rhea wrestle since literally Elimination Chamber. She's still red hot. And it's funny, I saw or either she responded on Instagram how they're like, "Oh, you only got Rhea as a champ because she's hot," and it was just like. And I think she responded to like, "Y'all remember when y'all were calling me a man?"
Exactly.
I think I wrote in the comments on that. I'm like, she has done nothing but get over in the ring, work hard, changed her image, has done all these things, and has gotten over for years. And now all of a sudden, this is the first criticism I've heard towards her. Like what? Like, and it's coming out of nowhere. It's like, what are you like? This is the hottest woman in wrestling right now.
This is
what are we talking about?
This is how people just find shit to complain about.
And usually people have things to nitpick at and stuff like that. Rhea Ripley, I'm like, she's flawless right now. You can't find a flaw in her game. Promo package, entrance, persona, getting over. Like, I don't know.
She's like she reminds me of American Badass type Undertaker right now. Like just that like rock power, like presence, like it's just crazy how but it's also I think I was thinking about, I'm like, literally the two women that fought on Monday are literally the only two people who are decent contenders to her title.
As far as Raw goes,
there's literally nobody else.
As far as Raw goes, those two are the only legitimate threats. And I think I brought that up like months ago when they did the draft, talking about like the only legit threat to Rhea is like Becky Lynch, and this is before Nia Jax came back. So so now it's literally just those two. And then,
unfortunately, Raquel Rodriguez has stepped away again, having that flare up of that issue she's having, which sucks. That medical condition that
sucks for her, man.
Yeah, that's a bad hit, and it sucks because it's like she has like no control over that, and I think like you could even tell that she's like not even wearing makeup like that anymore, because I think it just like affects like her body and that type of stuff. So terrible.
It sucks. But yeah, just as you were saying that, like, yeah, those are the only two competitors. So you guys are not big on Liv Morgan anymore. You guys are out on the Liv Morgan train. Is that?
When was anybody on the Liv Morgan's train? No, this podcast.
According to the fans, according to WWE, she keeps getting these chances. She's in the last two every time. So obviously they're doing that.
That better not be a story, man, because people will not be invested. All right,
it's happening.
Did we finally see where Jade Cargill signed? Is she Raw or SmackDown?
She's somebody else that people have been getting antsy about, because now it's been like 2 weeks, and now it's been like a week or two, and now she hasn't been featured at all.
At all. I swear
she's been more on SmackDown, but it's like I don't know what's happening, because we got confirmation that Braun Breaker has signed. And then we had Jade Cargill next to him, but it's like we didn't see that confirmation. Like, hey, welcome to SmackDown. You're signed. You signed it.
Yeah,
we didn't get that confirmation, so I don't know what's happening. And she's been staring down. I'm pretty sure she's going to get involved in the Bayley.
And the crazy thing is, AEW suffers from the same problem. When your rosters are so deep and you only have X amount of time on television per week, and your rosters are so deep. Sometimes making decisions for segments and matches, and then when you're done making those segments and matches, you look and see who you have left that's not doing anything, and it's like, damn, like we got a top 30 roster right here, and like at least like 10 of them aren't even being used. So
I mean, in the women's division, it shouldn't be that hard, because it's like, just have you guys have women off for weeks anyway. Like alternate. That's fine. They don't have to be on TV every week.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just thinking, because like
Io Sky does not have to be on TV every week. When's the last time she wrestled?
I mean, it's Mania season. She doesn't need to wrestle.
She should have wrestled at some point. Did she even fight at Elimination Chamber?
She did not. No.
So this is 2 weeks without that champion on TV wrestling. Like.
But
I get it.
Why should she? Why do you tell who should be challenging for the title right now? It's Mania season.
She needs to be more involved. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, but you see how you say that, but Rhea hasn't had any matches either.
She wrestled at Elimination Chamber, didn't she? Yeah, she made
it. Yeah, but besides that, did she face anybody at the Rumble?
She's gotten physical.
No, that one match, that chamber match made up for it, because that was her show, so we're good.
Yeah, I just feel like the booking's wrong, and I'm like, I understand it's WrestleMania season, but it's the same thing. We should not have people just talking all the time. We need to have some altercation. And I understand that Becky and
save that for the week before Mania, Dan.
That's literally what they're doing. What? Watch. Between Raw and SmackDown for the go-home shows, we're gonna have like 6 or 7 brawls. Watch.
Adam Pearce was like, "There's not enough security."
Dan's too impatient. He's like, "Yo, give me Mania tomorrow."
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Pearce came out and said, "You know what? Fuck the security. You guys want to go at it? There you go. for this show tonight, you guys want to go at it before WrestleMania?
But it's just like, damn, man. I just feel like the women right now.
One thing I was gonna say was at least with Jade, I really hope this is not turning into a Gable Stevenson type situation where we see her, she disappears. We see her, she disappears, and it's just like, yo, what do you?
It won't be like that. It won't be like that because even though it was an AEW, Jade's already proven to be a draw, to be a known draw for
and she's actually been in the ring.
So exactly. But it's just like why such? I mean, is it because too many stories are going on? It's like, what was the point of debuting her at the Rumble if she's not even gonna like get some squash matches or I guess start prepping her up for after Mania and like making her a legit contender? Like you could give her squash.
She's
matches.
Gonna get some
for SmackDown. Yeah, for SmackDown specifically, there are like a shit ton of stories going on. You got the Bloodline storyline. You got AJ Styles and LA Knight. You got Karrion Kross and Bobby Lashley. You got Legado and LWO, and they're trying to cram all that into 2 hours. So like,
she can do something. She can do something. That's all I'm saying. And I'm pretty sure
like Sunday Night Heat and give me those squash matches.
And then I totally forgot about Logan Paul, Randy, and KO. Like, bro, all these feuds, these are all SmackDown superstars. And they're all trying to fit all this in 2 hours. So
okay, just put her on main event. Just put her on main event.
I'm pretty sure she's going to get involved at WrestleMania. I'm pretty sure, and then they're going to continue that build. Which right now, Naomi was left out helping Bayley last week as they caught the beat down. It's going to be interesting to see if Bianca Belair gets in there because she's been kind of anti-Bayley, and rightfully so. And I'm hoping at some point this makes her heel.
Exactly. That's exactly why I say she better not. Because from a storyline perspective, it makes absolutely no sense. This group literally fucked with you for like a whole year and some change. So there is no reason for you to be coming to nobody's rescue. Seriously.
Who, Bianca?
The only way it would make sense is if like it was a situation where like Bayley wasn't out there and they jumped Naomi and then she went to go help Naomi. That's the only way it would make sense somewhat if Naomi was the one in trouble and Bayley wasn't out there.
Yeah,
absolutely. But I like the way this is going. Becky has slayed Nia Jax, and we'll see how that continues to go on until WrestleMania. Obviously, this is heading to Mommy versus the Man at WrestleMania, and can't wait for that match. We're gonna get a clash of errors here at WrestleMania.